Good morning. Coming to you from post-meditation and still in my cozy morning attire, but wanted to talk to you about the last HeartMath bit of instruction. It's been a bit of a delay since the other videos, but you can check all those out, anything that's titled HeartMath in the video library. That will help to lead up to this. But really, I've been testing this stuff out, and it's really amazing. And at first I thought this last method was a little bit simplistic. And then I just kind of had that dawning realization that sometimes the most simple things, as we know, sometimes the most simple things are the most amazing. And so it's actually similar to some of the other techniques, but it's just a short couple steps. And all we do is, first of all, a little bit of the science behind it, okay? The recognition here is that this is an electric organ. My brain is emitting electricity all the time. That's why we can have an EEG. My heart is emitting electricity all the time, an EKG, etc. And if you really think about it without getting too hippie about it, really everything is vibratory. Everything has a vibration. Everything has a specific frequency, charge, to it. And so in recognition that the heart is the most powerful vibratory energy in our body, it is the center of our being. We all recognize this as to be, the place where we experience our most cherished values and experiences of life, love, spirit, warmth, openness, all these things. But there is also a literal physiology to it, that it is the most powerful electrical organ in our body. And so with recognizing that, we can make a practice of harmonizing the rest of our being by focusing on the heart. When we focus on the heart and we purposefully generate, no matter what's going on in our life, we purposely, again, all the things that we're talking about in all these videos all have to come down to us being the major dominant influence in our lives. Not what we react to, but what we generate, what we create we're the major creative influence in our own lives. And so no matter what's going on, if we can come into our heart area and we can create what we would call a positive emotion, then our heart waves, we could see, if we were measuring the electricity of our heart waves, our hearts would go from being kind of chaotic, as you often see in the movies when you see an EKG, and that's the fight, flight, freeze, or the surviving mode, actually. But when we're in thriving mode, they start to go like a wave, and they undulate, and they're powerful, and they're deep, and they have tremendous force, and they have tremendous capacity. But when we do this at the heart, what happens is that it actually entrains the other parts of our body. It entrains our brain, and our brain starts to fall into line, into harmony. Our gut brain starts to fall into line, fall into harmony. And then we are in what the HeartMath Institute calls a state of coherence. Head, heart, and guts. They don't talk about the guts, but I'm adding that. Head, heart, and guts in a state of coherence. Body, mind, and speech. Body, mind, speech, energy, spirit, all in line. And then that is what creates tremendously powerful results in our life. Not to mention, it just feels really good. And this last exercise, hey Jess, long time no see. This last exercise is about generating that heart power. And what we do is we shift our awareness. When we are stressed out, when we are in chaotic mode, our mind is looping, our thoughts are looping, and we are kind of going, our mind is driving our emotions, and we are thinking about the past, the future, our worries, our fears, our anxieties. We're stressed out. That's the surviving mode. But our heart, if we can bring our energy down into our heart and focus our energy in and out of our heart, just like some of the other HeartMath exercises, and then we just want to generate and focus on a sense of appreciation, something that we appreciate. If we can start to consider something that we appreciate, sometimes if we're in a stressed out mode, we can't get all the way to gratitude or joy or these things that people say that are love, but we can usually find something simple that we can appreciate. It might be as simple as the chair that you're sitting on, or the roof that's over your head, or the groceries in the refrigerator, or someone that you love, or something like that. And so if we just breathe, I'm going to do it, and I'm just going to breathe in and out of my heart. I might even put my hand there, just as a way to focus my energy there. And I don't need to do anything to change my breath. I don't need to ask any questions. I don't need to do anything different. I just need to breathe in and out of my heart. And just consider, what am I appreciative of? What do I appreciate right here, right now? Not what should I appreciate, not some sublime major thing, but just simply right here, right now. Find something that I appreciate. And as I do, I notice a few things happen. One, I soften. All the muscles in here around my chest, around my heart space start to become soft. And I start to feel peace. And that peace is literally the equivalent of heart waves becoming more like a wave, more rhythmic, more flowing. And then as I do that, because the heart is the most powerful electrical organ in my body, it's going to bring my brain waves in line with it, in harmony with it. It's going to bring my gut in harmony with it, and I create a state of coherence. Again, as I said at the beginning, it's incredibly simple, and it might sound oversimplified, but really the hard part is remembering to do it, is stopping, the remembering to stop and pause and bring our energy out of our head down into our heart. And for as long as you like, just saturate in it. Just saturate in it, and know and trust that the more you do this in your life, the more you will feel healthy, you will feel happy, but you will also have intuition. The heart is the place of wisdom. Everything that's coming from our head is a result of combinations and permutations of the past, what we already know. It's memory-based, it's condition-based, it's learning-based, and there's nothing wrong with that. But it can only put together all the puzzle pieces of the past in a way that is similar to the past. We don't get new possibilities from messing around with things in our head. But if we come to our heart and we just open up and we just linger in that appreciation feeling, in the unknown of it, and it's from the unknown, it's from the future that we can generate new possibilities in the aha moments. All right, that's it. Have a great day, everybody. Love you all.